What is the interpretation of seeing blood in a dream? We will tell each other that seeing blood in a dream is a vision that is not good for the dreamer or undesirable for the one who sees blood in a dream. So, what are the undesirable signs of seeing blood in a dream? What are the good signs? If a dreamer sees them in a dream, this indicates that his vision is good. The first thing we will say are the undesirable signs of seeing blood in a dream. If the dreamer saw the sea as the color of blood, or he saw that this was a place of sea, but it was full of blood, and that the sea was all blood, this is one of the not good visions. Number 2, if the dreamer sees a vision of the sky raining blood, this is one of the most unpleasant visions for the dreamer. Number 3, seeing blood coming out of the private parts of the body. If the dreamer, whether a man or woman, sees that there is blood coming out of the body from the private area, this indicates that the visions are not good at all, and they must rethink and recalculate matters again. Okay, 1. If the dreamer sees it, we will say we are seeing blood on the ground. If we see blood on the ground, and that there is blood on the ground, this is considered a salvation from worries and problems. If he sees blood on the ground, this means an end to worries and problems and a recovery from fatigue. Number 2, blood coming out of the nose, ear, and nose, and vision to return blood from the mouth. This is one of his good visions for the dreamer, the first opinion for men and women. We will say again that we are seeing blood return. From the mouth, this is one of the good visions, meaning that the dreamer is far from sin, from temptations and rumors. And if he turns in sincere repentance to God, okay, we want to talk about seeing blood in a dream. What does this mean? This is an indication that the dreamer is experiencing a loss of money. He has losses in projects he is coming up with. He is far from God, and he commits sins and transgressions. And it is a distraction from worldly pleasures and a distance from God. Okay, we want to talk about seeing blood for a married or single man. Seeing blood in a man indicates that he is experiencing anxiety. He is tired and thinks negatively about his life. He decided to marry another woman, which causes him problems with his first wife. For a single man, if he sees blood in general, this indicates that he is unable to make a decision. If he is not settled on a specific marriage, he is distracted by the delights of the world. In terms of meaning, he proposes an engagement or a marriage, but this marriage does not take place of his own free will, even if he is having fun with him. We want to talk about seeing the man's blood again. We will also say that seeing blood is for a man and for a married man, or that seeing blood is for a single man. One of the bad visions is that if it comes out with blood, it is a habit of thinking for a man because he says a lot of false testimony. He talks a lot about people's symptoms. He spreads temptations, rumors, and gossip. Well, if we think that a dreamer who sees a man has blood on his clothes, this indicates the presence of hypocrites around him. If he sees that there is blood on his clothes, this indicates the presence of hypocrites around him, and he will be able to recognize them and defeat them. We also want to talk briefly about the sight of blood for single women. For a single woman, seeing blood is considered a salvation from worries, problems, and fatigue. And if the single woman experiences a cessation of the situation, perhaps it is accompanied by envy or magic. If a single woman sees blood in general, this indicates that she is close to recovery. She must stay away from hypocrites and keep her secrets, and he will bless her in her next life. He gives her good news about her upcoming marriage. It is okay for a single woman to see blood in a dream. By seeking forgiveness, she must draw closer to God. Well, for a married woman, seeing blood is considered a good vision for her. For a married woman, this indicates the disappearance of worries, problems, and fatigue, perhaps with her husband, because he or she knows that the husband will marry another woman, and this matter will end, and he will return to his first wife. If a married woman saw blood on the ground, this would mean that we would not say that she would end her worries, problems, and knowledge of hypocrites. She has close friends. Perhaps he was one of those who caused temptation and rumors. This is not what we say about the destruction of the house. Good. We also want to talk about seeing blood for a married woman. If she sees any of the children seeing blood, this indicates recovery from fatigue or illness they may be experiencing. Or it would be tiring for one of her children, and she will be healed of her fatigue. And bless her for the goodness of her children, guidance for them in their coming future. For a pregnant woman, seeing blood means an undesirable vision. Undesirable visions, as senior scholars have said, mean that seeing blood in a pregnant woman is not good at all, because this indicates that there are very strong problems for her during pregnancy and childbirth. Perhaps her pregnancy will lead to a miscarriage. We also want to talk about seeing blood in a pregnant woman. If there is blood on the floor, in the blood around her, or in the blood on the bed, or if she sees blood in any corner of the house, this indicates that she has health problems that appear to be accompanied by people close to her. Someone likes her by doing magic, envy, or evil eye. Briefly about seeing blood. But seeing blood has many meanings. Blood is coming out of the head from the foot. Every meaning has another interpretation, and we will talk about it in other topics. Thanks.